Russia's Su-35S fleet is growing faster than ever with new deliveries, new exports, and a rapidly expanding production line. This is the biggest Su-35 surge we've seen since the aircraft was created. Let's break down what's happening. With the latest Su-35S delivery, this once again proves that the United Aircraft Corporation and the Komsomolsk-on-Amur aircraft plant are continuing to ramp up production and delivery of Russian fighter jets, specifically the Su-35S. They appear on track to fulfill their promise to the Russian Defense Ministry to deliver more aircrafts per year to support the ongoing operations in Ukraine. And at this current rate, it seems these deliveries are not simply intended to replace losses on the battlefield. In fact, with every new Su-35S entering service, Russia is not only modernizing its airspace forces, but also expanding its existing fleet because as of late, there have been no confirmed Su-35 losses, and yet their numbers continue to grow. The newest Su-35S delivery arrived this November, following earlier batches delivered in March, May, June, August, and September. This puts the number of Su-35S delivered by UAC to Russia this year at least 12 aircrafts, and it would not be surprising if another pair arrives by the end of the year. This is significant because, aside from the Su-35S, Russia is also producing the Su-57 stealth fighter, the Su-34 fighter bomber, and the Su-30 SM-2 multi-role fighter. While these production numbers may not match the annual output of the United States or China, they're still impressive for Russia, especially when compared to how few aircrafts they produced in 2022 before the conflict with Ukraine and how rapidly production has scaled up since then. It's also impressive that Russia delivered this many Su-35S aircrafts domestically, despite also fulfilling foreign orders for the Su-35 this year. Algeria and Ethiopia both received deliveries, and Iran allegedly has as well, though that remains unconfirmed. Iran reportedly ordered 48, Ethiopia 6, and Algeria 14, with an option for up to 28 aircrafts. On top of that, the Algerian Air Force is preparing to receive the 12 Su-57 stealth fighters they're ordered, with the first batch expected either before year-end or in the first quarter of next year. The Su-35S remains the most advanced fourth-generation fighter in the Russian airspace forces. It represents the culmination of decades of technological improvements made to the legendary Su-27 airframe, arguably the most maneuverable jet ever built. And since the end of the Cold War, the Su-35 is believed to hold the highest number of confirmed air-to-air kills among all fourth-generation fighters. The Su-35's signature capability is its super maneuverability, thanks to its 3D thrust vectoring engines, which allows it to perform extremely tight turns and post-stall maneuvers that no other fourth-generation fighter can match. Its radar, the Airbus E-Passive Electronically Scanned Array or PESA, is not as modern as newer AESA radars used on fifth-generation fighters, but the Su-35 compensates through sheer transmitter power and clever antenna design. As a result, the Su-35S can detect targets at 400 kilometers, which is farther than several AESA-equipped fighters. The radar can track 30 airborne targets and engage 8 simultaneously. The Su-35S also features advanced electronic warfare systems, infrared sensors, and high agility, all of which significantly increase its survivability against modern missiles. For weapons, it can carry up to 8 tons of payload, including its primary long-range air-to-air weapon, the R-37M, a very long-range missile with a maximum range between 300 to 400 kilometers and a probable effective range of 200 to 250 kilometers. To top it off, the Su-35S also has impressive flight performance. It has a ferry range of 4,500 kilometers, a combat range of 1,600 kilometers on full payload, a top speed of Mach 2.25 or 2,390 kilometers per hour, and a maximum service ceiling of 59,000 feet. With production rising, exports expanding, Russia's most advanced fourth-generation fighter is growing into one of the largest and most capable fleets in the world. If another delivery arrives before the year ends, the Su-35 surge will only get stronger.